So a lot of people are confused about how to score objectives and key results. And part of the problem is this. Many of the OKR tools like BetterWorks describe a performance mechanism that is progress and another that's called score. So progress seems to make sense when you have a project and I'm looking at its progress over the quarter to see if I'm achieving the milestones expected by the end of that quarter. And score appears to be for an overall process and how you think you're performing overall. But in fact, they work in tandem. So let me give you an example. Let's say we're looking at sales for the quarter. So I've got targets for month 1, month 2, month 3. Now, let's say in the first month, my actual sales looks like it's on target, but it's still significantly off my sales expectation for the quarter. So BetterWorks would report that as a red with a small portion, because what it's really saying is, as a total percentage of target, we've made little progress. But as an owner, I might give it a score of green because based on my expectation, I'm where I expect to be, and I'm pretty confident we're going to make our target. Now, let's take a look at month 2. Let's say just out of interest for month 2, we fall short of our expectation, just for this explanation. Now, the progress bar is slightly bigger because I've made more progress. I'm closer to that that quarterly target. So we've made progress and perhaps I'm sort of in the yellow range. But I might now choose to score it as yellow because I'm concerned that maybe we won't make our target because some events have happened or something like that. And we'll talk about how you use assessments later to fill in those details. Now, let's see what happened in month 3. So in month 3, miracle happens. Obviously the progress bar shows 100% progress because I made my target, and I've scored myself as green because of course I've also made my target. So the idea is the progress bar tells me how I'm progressing against that end of quarter target, and the score is my expectation about my ability to meet target at the end of quarter. Now let's take a different scenario, a scenario where we don't make target. Well, in that case, the progress bar, I might still be in the green range, but of course it's not 100% because I didn't achieve that target. But if this was an aspirational goal, I've already achieved my 70% of it, so it's good. And my overall score, though, is red because I didn't hit that higher target that I wanted to hit. So the progress bar and the score work in tandem to give you a more complete representation of the data. Now, we'll talk about adding in assessments later because it's also super important that you add the narrative in behind this performance so everyone understands the performance as you do. Thanks.